Hawaiian Islands to orient. Contact clearance level 126.5.
And Chalk 6 is taking fire. Okay, divert south of the river. I see you over the red guys. I just called over. Yes, damn well.
Since the dawn of the first age, by the elders it was foretold, a mighty cure that would rise when needed most. Their words would inspire enlightenment among the common. As it was prophesied, it has come to pass. Everybody has a podcast.
Well, guys, now that we've blasted up, I thought we would. I have another little game, dude. How do you guys feel about playing a game?
I like it.
Let's do it. All right. So the name of the game is Name That Celebrity. This is the Arrest edition. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to describe a situation. These are true stories of real celebrities that were arrested. And then I have a multiple choice answer. I'm going to list 3 possible answers for who this celebrity was. So I'm going to list the offense, and you guys guess which celebrity it was. Let's get started. This actor was arrested in New Orleans in March of 2012 for allegedly grabbing an iPhone from a photographer and throwing it through a nearby window. New Orleans police issued a warrant for their arrest, and they turned themselves in later that day. They were charged with simple criminal damage. Is this A, Charlie Sheen, B, Zac Efron, or C, Russell Brand? Who grabbed a reporter's phone and threw it out the window? It sounds like a Charlie Sheen thing, I would say, initially.
Billy, you go first.
New Orleans.
This is in New Orleans.
The choices one more time.
It's a Zac Efron, Charlie Sheen, or Russell Brand.
Okay.
New Orleans. Through an iPhone. Wow. I really want to go Zac Efron because I think it's the unusual answer. But I'm going to have to go Russell Brand.
Yeah, I'm going Brand as well.
You're both going Russell Brand.
Yeah.
Yes.
Is that? Because he acts crazy.
Well, and he pounded Katy Perry, so we got to give him a.
He's kind of a dick. Like he's things he says are true, but he is a fucking cock. Like.
Well, and Europeans are generally more douchebags.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
They don't respect iPhones.
You guys are both correct. The answer is C, Russell Brand. Russell Brand threw a reporter's phone out the window. 1 point each.
That makes sense.
All right, here we go. Next one. In 2012, the then 72-year-old actor was handcuffed after he was caught with his pants down at a Hollywood porn theater. It was embarrassing. Embarrassing as hell, the actor told Jimmy Kimmel. It's the last time I'm going to listen to my wife when she says, "Why don't you go out to see a movie?" Is it A, Fred Willard, B, Harvey Keitel, or C, Martin Sheen? Who got caught jacking off in a porn theater? You don't really hear about it because, like, Pee Wee Herman, trumped. He's the big jack-off story of all jack-off stories.
Want me to go first?
I'll go first. I don't think it was Sheen. He's the one who got throat cancer from cunnilingus or whatever. But who's the other two?
Harvey Keitel and Fred Willard.
I'll go Fred Willard.
What do you think, Bilford?
Man. I have to share my confidant with Sheen. I don't think Sheen would. If that happened, I think Sheen would literally arrange for the entire movie theater to be killed.
Is Sheen even married?
I assume.
Yeah.
I assume he played the president on a show for a while.
I thought recently he's
a big Notre Dame fan.
Some
by
girl's
the way.
vagina.
Keitel is still a pretty serious actor. One of my favorite movies of all time is Pulp Fiction, and he plays a wolf in that.
Sure.
So I gotta give him credit for that. I'm gonna go Fred Willard as well. I think once you do one American Pie movie, you can admit that you jerked off in public.
Yeah, you're good. You've earned it.
You guys, I'm not making these hard enough. You both got it right. Fred Willard got caught jacking off in a porn theater.
Good for him, man.
Yeah, good for him. Absolutely. And good for him to just admit it and make a funny one-liner about going to see a movie.
I think the hardest part for me to comprehend about this whole situation is I didn't know they had porn theaters still. Like,
I agree.
Why?
Well, the scary part is this guy's a movie star, right? Yeah. I mean, he's not in Citizen Kane. It's not like he's making the remake of Casablanca. I mean, his movie career isn't great, but he still is a movie star, right? Mm-hmm. He's in really big movies, and he's famous. And he still has to go to a movie theater to jack off?
You think they're just streaming X2 videos on there?
Oh, they got
like X Hamster.
Right? X Hamster.
Yeah.
They're all in German. You're not sure what the scenario is.
Yeah.
That's what I think. The only way I can make sense of this in my mind, let me throw this little theory out there to you. You know, people... Okay, I can understand why a rock star would be severely addicted to heroin. And here's why. Name a bigger high on this fucking planet than standing in front of 10,000 people and fucking playing guitar and just rocking the fuck out. Name something that feels better. Name a bigger high. There's nothing. Not even sex. I'm sure not even sex.
Okay.
That's why you do heroin. That's probably the only thing better than that, right?
I agree.
So,
I mean, I don't know.
So what I'm getting at is Fred Willard has probably seen everything.
Point, Ryan.
Fred Willard has probably seen everything. I think at this point, Fred Willard's like, I just need something different. I'm going to go jack off in a fucking dirty movie theater.
Here's my problem with that theory, is that porn now is so categorized. Like, if you go to a movie theater, do they even make generic porn anymore? Like, I don't even think they make man-on-woman vaginal intercourse porn anymore, because it's too generic. Like, there's always some weird flavor on all of your porns now. Like we're talking, like, bukkake, or, you know, fucking squids and vaginas, or like, you know, latex, girl in latex inserts, you know, Hulk hand into butthole, or something like that. There's never like beautiful girl and, you know, youthful young man make love on camera, because that's too generic. Like, you're there, you want to see compilation of fucking poo hitting girls in the face.
Ryan, to what you said too, I think that there's like Mick Jagger and David Bowie were rumored to be bisexual. Elton John, even though most people
was rumored to be straight.
Well, most people actually, you know, identify Elton John as just a homosexual, but he's actually bisexual. Okay. So you have these people like Gene Simmons. How many women has Gene Simmons had sex with? I mean, like, it's a ridiculous number.
Yeah, like thousands, right? Self-proclaimed thousands.
Right. Thousands, right? Thousands. So it's like if you went to freaking Baskin Robbins every day, right? And you ate every flavor they had, but you went there every day. Eventually, you'd want to go to TCBY. I think that's what happened to some of these guys.
You just start banging fat black girls just because you're bored.
I think sexual deviancy is part of human nature. I think you try to push the envelope. I think in a normal standpoint, like you try to put a finger in the butt, or you know, like you try to do something really weird after watching porn. I think for some of these guys, where it's just put on a platter, I think they get to a point where just regular vaginal intercourse with a lady is just boring to them.
Sure,
you know.
But I'm kind of like that. Like,
so check this out.
It takes a lot of horrible shit for me to get off now.
Can you imagine having so much pussy where it just bored you?
Well, I mean, I need weird, horrible shit now for me to get off, because I've seen so much porn, and I had consistent, steady vagina for, you know, got married at fucking 18. So from 18 to I'm like 26 now, you know, that's a long stream of just steady tang. Like, eventually you got to do horrible shit to that person, and vice versa, just to, like, you know, keep things interesting, and eventually you can't go back from it. Like, once somebody sticks a thumb up your butthole, you can't go back. You know, like, you've crossed the threshold.
Once you've had a thumb in your butthole, you've always had a thumb in your butthole.
Well, so a perfect example, guys, speaking to this, that I didn't include this story, but this is a very famous one. Do you remember when Hugh Grant was dating Elizabeth Hurley, one of the most beautiful women on the planet at the time, and he got arrested for soliciting a black tranny? Hugh Grant, one of the most charming white gentlemen on the planet, was fucking Elizabeth Hurley on the reg, and he got caught soliciting a black tranny prostitute that looked like shit. It wasn't even a hot one. So there's a perfect example of I've had too much fucking quality pussy.
When I saw that story.
Dude, that blew everybody's fucking mind. Like,
best rom-com ever.
It's the hot girl from the first Austin Powers.
Yeah. Yeah, that guy got sick of fucking too much quality pussy. That's his problem.
Wow. Can you fault some? I mean, because we're all clearly heterosexual males, but like
totally.
But like, you know, looking at it though, can you fault somebody for having so much pussy where they just want to They just want to dabble. I mean, like, I imagine it for, like, them. Like, when I go to the aisle when I'm shopping, and I'm like, when I'm buying my Crystal Light packets for my water, I'm like, I've had the Rudy Tooty, like, raspberry. I'm going to try this new flavor they just came out with. It's like buying that new flavor of Pop-Tarts. If you don't like it, you throw them away. No big deal. Like I could almost see why some of those guys do it, because, like, they just get bored with it.
Yeah,
it even has a major trainee name. The prostitute's name was Divine Brown.
You got to give it up for Hugh Grant.
Yeah.
Not only did he cross the racial lines, he crossed the sexual lines.
He crossed every line,
so,
apparently.
he went all in.
Look, my feeling. Look, I ain't hating on anybody. As long as you're not hurting your significant other, or you're not fucking a child, I don't care. Whatever. If you want to fuck Divine Brown, go for it. I don't care if you're Hugh Grant or not. I mean,
I don't care. I don't care what sexuality you are, as long as you're not doing it for attention.
Yeah,
that's my big deal. Like,
yeah.
Don't tell me that if you're a lesbian chick, be a lesbian chick, but don't tell me that you're bisexual for attention.
Right now, it's bored.
And if you're a gay dude, be a gay dude, but don't be a gay dude because you think it gets you attention. Just do it because it's right. Do it because, like, that's what you want to do.
Just suck dicks, but don't prance around.
What pisses me off is when people are that way, basically for validation and attention.
Yeah. I have one gay friend.
Grant, just enjoy your fucking trannies, dude. Don't let the world change you.
Yeah, but
you
hey,
change the world.
Look, every man in the world was pissed at him when they saw that, because you go from Elizabeth Hurley to that. Every man is like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Can you imagine being Elizabeth Hurley's, like, rebound from that though?
Yeah,
I bet she rocked that guy's world. Bet he had bad European teeth, and I bet he was loving it.
Maybe Divine Brown just took the wig off, and just went with Elizabeth Hurley.
All right, let's
elaborate ruse.
Let's do the next one. I think we have a tie all the way down, gentlemen. The outrageous comedian showed off a disturbing side when he was arrested in 2008 for allegedly exposing a teenage girl's chest. In 2010, he was arrested again, this time outside of a comedy club in West Virginia, for engaging in unwanted and uninvited groping of the two victims' genital areas, according to the report by the Huntington Police Department. Is this A, Pauly Shore, B, Carlos Mencia, or C, Andy Dick?
Andy Dick. Final answer.
Well,
first off, I know Carlos Mencia's never touched a tit in his life,
and he's not a comedian.
No,
he may put that down on his resume, but I would think that if you taking other people's comedy and basically rewrapping it in a Hispanic angle is not comedy.
Oh, you remember that one time when I had all the kids on the 80 show and I was a black father? Oh, Dios mío!
Oh my God, Hispanic people, when they ride in the cars, they have like 20 people.
We are beaners.
One of my favorite rants of all time is a Joe Rogan rant on Carlos Mencia.
Yeah.
That is great internet.
When he starts calling him out in front of everybody, it was amazing.
But Mencia literally does. He rips off other comics. Anyway,
no tits for you.
I digress, Mencia. Man, you went Andy Dick.
You're going Andy Dick.
All right, so this is the part of the show where I have to make it or break it, right?
Well, not necessarily.
I can play it safe.
I mean, we're not. We got a few more left.
Don't be afraid to follow your heart here.
Ryan, you always got to bet on black. So I'm going to go with Pauly Shore.
All right.
Pauly Shore's a professional.
The answer is Andy Dick.
Woo!
Fuck you.
If all else, so Andy Dick is on Adam and Drew's show a lot. Adam Kroll and Dr. Drew. You know that Andy Dick fucked his son. No, his son fucked Andy Dick's girlfriend. Like, they share women, him and his son.
Fucking, that's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, he is the most weird motherfucker on the planet.
Well, he grabbed that one chick's tits on, and he got kicked off some live TV show. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Some live talk show.
Yeah, he's a fucking mess, man.
But he did make the cinnamon magic that was, or cinema, not cinnamon.
Cinnamon magic.
Because that wouldn't work.
that was the other
Hugh Grant's prostitute.
Shout out to Crown Royal. But no, he did make that cinema magic that was in the Army now with Pauly Shore.
Oh, I love that movie so much, man. It's great. All right, here we go. Next one.
I liked him in what's that movie? Old School. Oh, yeah. With that shitty haircut, and he's like, I like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon because of the flying and the magic.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Penis.
Way to give 110%.
The Taco King 2 in the chat room says, you guys are racist against Mexicans. I think we're racist against everybody, right? Even white guys.
No, I wouldn't even call us racist. Like, we hate everyone.
He says, I understand black people, but come on.
Do we actually have a Mexican listener?
No, okay. This is when, like, when Jewish comments can make Jew jokes. I have an extended family of mine that are Hispanic.
Oh,
So like I'm immune to this.
Yeah, we're in the clear.
And you guys, yeah, I'm
proxy.
basically a racial notary when it comes to Hispanic. So
Yep.
Taco King, I apologize, but
But we don't apologize.
Yeah, I mean, and let's be honest, we did not forget the Alamo.
And I'm German, so we're good with race relations. We're on the board. So
We can officially check all the check boxes on the affirmative action paperwork.
And I think we can all agree that Carlos Mencia is a wart
Piece of
on the testicle of comedy.
dude, is the Taco King Carlos Mencia?
It may
Like,
be.
that's why he's so pissed off.
He's like trying to steal our material.
God damn it!
Like Cheech Marin, there's a lot of Hispanic, comedians I really appreciate. But Mencia is he's terrible.
Yeah, he's bad. You're not taking our material, Mencia.
Hey, have you ever seen him and George Lopez in the same place at the same time?
No.
I think they may be like Clark Kent and Superman. I think they may be the same
Oh
person.
my god. Well, that explains why neither one of them are funny.
Next one, guys. This actor was arrested by police in October 1999 and charged with possession of marijuana and drug paraphernalia after a neighbor called to complain about music blaring from the actor's crib. When cops arrived, they found the actor dancing around in the buff and playing bongo drums. The drug charges against them were eventually dropped, though the star did plead guilty to violating a noise ordinance for which they paid a $50 fine. So it's kind of hippie person here. Is this A, Mary-Kate Olsen? Is this B, Drew Barrymore? Or is this C, Matthew McConaughey?
Matthew McConaughey.
Barrymore.
It's McConaughey.
Is it really?
The answer is Matthew McConaughey.
God damn it!
I had to be. He's an awesome guy, right?
Yeah.
He smokes a lot of that sticky icky. So I bet he pounded Sandra Bullock afterwards too.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, that's fair. I get it.
Everyone's favorite child actor hit a rough note in 2004 when they were arrested for possession of 17 grams of marijuana and prescription drug Xanax. No need to scream, though. They only had to do drug counseling. Is this A, Haley Joel Osment, B, Amanda Bynes, or C, Macaulay Culkin?
Colkster.
You're going Macaulay Culkin?
I'm going Colkster.
So you also caught the no need to scream?
I saw a party monster, okay?
Well, Amanda Bynes is absolutely she's not quite rock bottom yet, but we still have her on our
so psyched for that suicide.
yeah, on her porn. She got to do porn first. Porn then suicide. Remember that, Amanda.
Please remember
hashtag
that.
porn suicide. I'm gonna have to agree with Clark. I'm gonna have to say it's got to be the Culkster.
Yeah, the answer is Macaulay Culkin.
Woo!
Yeah, I was wondering if the no need to scream, though, would give it away.
Yeah.
It didn't.
No, it did not at all.
All right, guys, here we go. This is the last one. This is for the win.
Are we tied right now?
This one's literally triple the points.
Okay.
2006. 2006. Employees say they saw a gallon-sized bag of weed in his room, but police report only came back with 60 pills, 59 hydrocodone pills, and 2 small burnt joints of marijuana. 2007. Charged with criminal possession of a weapon and marijuana when caught smoking by his bus. Also arrested in Atlanta for having marijuana, over 100 Xanax, and hydrocodone pills. He failed to show up to court and an arrest warrant was issued, even though he didn't know it. January 2008, arrested for having over 100 grams of marijuana, 29 grams of cocaine, and 41 grams of ecstasy, along with a pistol and tens of thousands in cash.
Jesus Christ. Okay, which black guys are you going to make us pick from?
Is this A, Suge Knight? Is this B, DMX? Or is this C, Lil Wayne?
Billy, you go first.
Oh my gosh. This is a curveball, Ryan. This is very good because my knowledge on this topic is extremely limited. Like if we're talking about Tim McGraw and Dwight Yoakam, I'd be all over it. Not really. I don't think it was Young Jeezy because I think it would have helped the street cred.
Mm-hmm.
What was the other one? It was Suge Knight, Lil
DMX.
Wayne, and DMX.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it was DMX either. I think DMX is more of an Uncle Tom, so I'm going to go Suge Knight.
I'm going, y'all gonna make me lose my mind up in here, up in here.
You both pick Wise because, Suge Knight's a fucking just creep and a half. He's been in jail back and forth. DMX has had horrible fucking problems in jail. But the answer actually is Lil Wayne. The biggest piece of shit on the planet is Lil Wayne.
Yeah, black guys don't carry ecstasy. We should have done that right off the bat. And he's not really a black guy. He's like he's one of those that wants to be a white skater guy.
Young Money. Yeah.
One of my favorite Lil Wayne memes is the one where he's holding the guitar. And it's like, how do I make this thing say nigga?
Yeah.
It's great, dude.
It's fantastic.
The internet won.
Yeah.
That's kind of shocking, honestly. I didn't never figure he would do. Anybody who's been seen in the same room with Justin Bieber, I would figure keeps pretty low profile.
Well, Clark, you remember a few months ago, I think you texted me, actually. He was drinking Scissorp and has gone into comas. He went into comas for 3 straight months because he was drinking that fucking Scissorp shit.
Yeah. Man, we were praying so hard that he would die.
Yeah.
And it just didn't happen. I don't know what God has planned, but it's going to be good.
All right.
It's
what do you...
real good. I'm excited about it.
I think it's time to do a little bit of news, guys.
Who won, Ryan?
Let's go. We tied.
No. Who won?
Stalemate.
Right. You weren't even keeping score, were you?
The winner is the Everybody Has a Podcast audience.
All right, we're gonna do a sack race. We'll record it.
All right, what you do is you put the egg in a spoon and then you carry it in your mouth. Okay.
We used to do that at Easter at my family, Ryan. Thanks for pointing that out and making fun of it.